Like the truth, baby, this ain't the channel for you. Backspace delete. Do what you gotta do. We're gonna get right into the energy. I'm gonna tell you, like I said, what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So yeah, let's just get into it. Um, all right. What is blocking the collective in love and relationships? Thank you. Okay. Somebody here. What's blocking you in love or in the relationship that you're in the now? You're being too needy. It's to the point where it's like a person don't really have friends, or they don't really make communication with the outside, whether that's family, friends, or make time to hang with family, friends, and things like that. Um, or even just for themselves, like spending time by yourself, thinking for yourself type of energy. And that can put pressure on the person's relationship, because the person that you're with could want space type of energy. They don't want to be up under you 25/8. Um, somebody can be overly clingy, criticizing. Somebody here, you criticize your partner and you criticize everything about them, and it really pushes them away. It's the difference between construction criticism and destructive criticism. So focus on the good qualities that a person has. All right, what else? Well, if somebody here, I guess the excuse is that you like being alone, but really in reality, it's a matter of, are you afraid of someone that can hurt you, being too vulnerable for a person. It's that matter of like opening yourself up to love, and not knowing if you can trust if a person's not going to hurt you again. But if you learned your lessons, you can trust yourself to walk away from a situation before it gets toxic, before listening to your intuition, things like that, listening to the downloads that you receive. So somebody here, are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? It's a matter of like, you don't really want to take that chance because you don't want to be hurt again, so you tell yourself you're alone with. And that, ain't nobody out there for you. You're meant to be alone. Hey, what else? I don't know. It's like somebody don't want to give a person the opportunity to hurt them. It's like having bad experiences in relationships that you almost expect that in a relationship, so you just rather be alone. And then you criticize. You're overly critical, but it's out of hurt, not hate. Hurt. It's like picking out a person's flaws. Picking out flaws in them to convince yourself of why you should really be alone. Looking for things to leave. Playing games. Yeah, looking for things to leave. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. Somebody feel like they got to play a bunch of mind games or play this cat and mouse ass game to keep a person hooked on them. 444 protection. Keep a person interested in them. When the right person, you ain't got to play games with a person. You ain't got to manipulate a person for them to be interested in you. Look at that dice. Somebody could play dice. Or have a pair of red, black, blue, yellow dice. because that's the colors of them. Unsocial. Somebody here, you don't even get out. Like I'm saying, somebody's in this energy of they really like being alone. They don't really care about the dating scene. You need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone. It's a matter of just staying in, being alone, and then you don't put yourself out there to even meet anybody for real. Somebody is fearful of touch, intimacy. Intimacy doesn't necessarily mean sex. It means like affection and things like that. It's like when a person touch a person, it makes them uncomfortable. Somebody is really closed off towards vulnerability and love languages and things like that. You don't trust people touch. Like, now don't touch me, like, the fuck? What's wrong with you? This is making me uncomfortable. This could stem from like a rape wound, trauma attached to a past relationship, burnout. Somebody is emotionally burnt out. They need to retreat and recover before trying to continue and date. It's the energy of like you could bleed on the wrong person if you never heal. You'll bleed on somebody that don't deserve to be bled on. Somebody is emotionally burnt out, keep trying to get into different relationships to fulfill this emotional burnout. When you need to retreat and recover. Somebody needs to take the lone wolf path, and somebody is on the lone wolf path and don't want shit to do with it. Oh, cool. Somebody need to take their self-love journey and actually do the work. Somebody is too damn demanding. It's like you set these impossible standards to meet for a person, and that could be a part of playing games. That could be a part of criticizing your partner where you demand and demand. It's like you set things that you know they can't reach. You got standards you know they can't reach, so then you could criticize them and look for things to leave. It's like picking a person's personality apart. I used this yesterday. And I want to use it again. Somebody could like woods. Somebody could have a daughter. Wear a lot of headbands. Somebody could have like a desk stacked with paper, drink coffee and or tea. Somebody could have like long, wavy hair. Somebody could have used to wear them chokers back then. And wear a lot of hoodies, sweatshirts. It's the summertime. Somebody could wear like a checker shirt or a lot of dress shirts. Snapbacks. Or just hats. Okay. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Growing our self-love. Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken hearts. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Today's soul action. Look at yourself with a grace glitter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and feel in the hole with your soul's truth. You are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. Somebody need to show themselves more grace and understand that the world is a reflection of you, things that you needed to heal, that you healed, or projections. So it's just a matter of like the more you heal yourself, the type of energy you attract in would be more healing energy versus broken energy. Right. What if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reason why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, or you're not enough, or it's not for you? What if it wasn't true? Somebody's their own worst critic. Today is soul action. It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answers. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? Somebody here don't believe that they capable of doing something, don't believe something's true, don't believe in the impossible, don't believe in what they're manifesting, just don't believe that they're enough. And the things that you tell yourself is not true. You can do anything you put your mind to. Alright. When was the last time I danced freely? Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state. Because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. 11:11 confirmation. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom, to become free. Dance. Today is soul action. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire growing within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with Dance Freely. Somebody needs to figure out healthy ways to shift the energy when they get in these energies of doubt, fear, shame, anxiety, guilt, frustration, impatience. I'm not going to take that. 222, balance and alignment. Alright, this is the last one. I'm going to take out this deck. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today is soul action. Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Yeah, somebody here, it's a matter of, like I said, it's a difference between construction criticism and destruction criticism. And the crowd that you got around you don't really uplift you. If anything, they bring you down. It's a matter of, like, who we are with no healing work is who our inner child felt most safe with. And let's say we're trying to heal our inner child, but we're still hanging with them same individuals. How do you expect to grow when you're still hanging with the same bucket in the crab in the bucket mentality as people? It's that type of energy. So it's like somebody got to outgrow the circumstances. Somebody got to grow outside of the box and not stay in it. So is these people really helping you tap your highest potential, reach your higher self, or are they more so hindering you and, penetrating your growth because they're not even growing? So somebody just really needs to release what no longer serves them. You can love people from a distance. It don't make you a bad person because you distance yourself from people, because you just realize that you guys don't align anymore. You outgrew this. Okay. All right. Where's the collective at currently? Somebody here is trusting themselves and more so learning to be more strategic. It's the card is called the Chess Queen. You're playing chess, not checkers. And on the chessboard, the pawns, the king, all protects the queen on the board. Somebody is learning to or learning to trust in their strategies, things like that. Trusting in themselves to make strategies, or trusting the strategies that they made that got them up to this point and going forward. Somebody here, or trusting that the strategies that you did is also putting you in this energy where you're very abundant, you're reaping good seeds that you've sown, and you're bringing a lot of things into fruition. It's more so with that energy, like, you played chess in many situations in your life, which puts you in this energy of abundance, reaping what you sow, bringing things into fruition. Sacred union. Somebody could be coming into some type of union, partnership, or a new romance. Or this could be somebody from your past that wants a romance with you. But this is a sacred union. The divine hand picked this. And this is a part of what you reaping what you sow. You pour out genuine love. Of course you're going to get that love back. Divine ain't going to keep giving you empty-handed relationships and dynamics and partnerships. Somebody here is in this ice queen energy. So it's like somebody's more so open to love, open to the blessings and things that the divine has to offer them, confirmation. But somebody is more so preserved, not taking action, could be very nonchalant. Somebody feel entitled about something but not taking action on it. And keeping their ideas more so preserved. It's like you feel entitled to something, but you're not even moving your feet. Somebody has an altar. Somebody is going through a season of becoming prepared for your blessings. The things that the divine have for you is this energy of preparation. Somebody has been praying a lot and doing rituals. I'm telling you, angels are aiding in somebody's situation. Somebody has angelic help, miraculous aid, or somebody be praying for their angels to step in and help them with storms and things that they're going through. And your angels do put wise people in your life to help you with whatever season that you're going through. Or you just see things miraculously coming into fruition, things miraculously getting solved, getting handled type of energy. Or somebody's been praying for their angels to help them do something with what they've been praying about. Confirmation. So somebody's been praying for their ancestors to help them strategically make some type of move or do something. Yeah, to add balance to a situation, to add fairness to a situation. Somebody's been praying for some type of, okay, somebody is surrendering to change and resurrecting over a lot. Somebody is the phoenix rising type of energy. So somebody is more so adding for fairness and balance in a situation because let's say a person was in survival mode. They made a lot of false promises to an individual. This could be the energy of a person trying to make something right, and or a person just the desert prince. It's like things were very dry over there, dried up. A person could promise you a bunch of things, but they never intended on giving you anything. Or this could just be that energy of a person's past was filled with false promises, living in survival mode, or the people that was around the individual kept trying to bring survival mode out of them. Type of energy. Or like I said, it's just that energy of like, yeah, somebody is battling themselves internally because it's like somebody's having dreams about something. Somebody do have a collective here, and somebody feel like something is an illusion, or the illusion is the reality in the now. So it's like somebody's dreams is telling them one thing, but their reality does not align with their dreams, and that's putting somebody in an inner conflict with self. It's like a person want to make cautious choices, move out of morality, or somebody's very, you're immortal type of energy. But it's like they don't know how to manifest these dreams and bring these dreams into fruition. It's like they battling themselves about what they see in the spiritual. Somebody here is, you got a lot of surprises coming in. It's going to be a whole total paradigm shift. It's going to shock somebody. So like I said, it's just that energy of a person really wanting fairness and balance in a situation, or just realizing that a person is stuck in survival mode. Type of energy. A person made a bunch of false promises. Let me see something. Ooh, I could use my Gaia deck. Yeah, I'm not gonna even be on here long. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, let's see. Somebody, or a part of this is a person getting clarity and like freeing themselves. Yeah, I did. Hi, how are you? Somebody's getting clarity over a lot of situations, which is is helping them rise above the situation, rise above the illusions, gain clarity over the illusions that was placed around them. 8, 35, 23, 34. Oh, 30 was the number that I picked up on earlier. Let me see. 30, look, and that's out crazy. 18, 27, 23, 28, 39. I've been fine. Ah, I'm glad you've been good. How you sleep? Well, not sleep, but like, how was your day today? Somebody's healing and reconnecting with their true nature, reconnecting with their higher self, reconnecting with their heart space, and just coming to peace. It's this energy of like, somebody could get a lot of intrusive thoughts or unwanted thoughts, right? And it's more so just like coming to terms with peace with the thoughts that you're having, learning to shift your mentality from them unwanted thoughts. It's like that. Okay, you know how you see the movies where they got that light angel on their shoulder and then they got that dark angel on their shoulder. It's like somebody is learning to use that light angel to overpower that dark angel, in this, in terms of thoughts, having disturbing thoughts or just unwanted thoughts, and learning how to dissolve it versus letting it control you. You're learning how to control your thoughts and what you're thinking and what you're manifesting. It's that type of energy. Not letting things penetrate you. I remember you. How are you? So somebody here, that's a part of your peace though. And that's a part of you healing. Maybe somebody always had, like coming up, always had like, okay, you could think something positive, but you always got them thoughts in the back of your mind of how something can go wrong, unwanted thoughts, thinking of a situation in every different instance narrative. So somebody is more so healing their mentality too, and learning how to not sabotage themselves, because there could be a self-sabotaging mechanism too, where you want to do one thing and then your thoughts eat you up like a motherfucker, and then you do a whole nother thing. Good, thanks. That's awesome. 33, that's the ascended master number, and 26. Yeah, and somebody is like achieving some shit, or you're gonna reach some type of milestone that you've been trying to reach, because somebody is so focused on their dreams and their goals, and that's also putting a person in the energy of more so making achievements and not letting distractions hinder you, not letting unwanted thoughts hinder you, stop you from going forward. Oh, it is. It's just turned the opposite way. See, somebody could like the lotus flower or like flowers. really connect with trees. Or have a tree right outside their home. Type of heavy on trees. Somebody really be connected with trees. Hug trees. Somebody's very fertile too. Or this could just be like birthing new creations too. Like it don't necessarily mean you're fertile to have kids. Or somebody you're fertile. Or have what is the word I'm trying to say? Stern sperm. So if you're not trying to have kids, you know what you gotta do. Anyway, somebody here is very creative and is walking in a destiny too. And you're seeing a lot of things magically manifest. You're seeing a lot of magical blessings coming in. Yin yang, stars could be significant. The yin yang sign, tree of life. Somebody could be Christian here because of a cross. Or somebody could have like a cross necklace. The infinity sign could be significant too. The other one had light on the side. I liked it. Oh yeah. That one is gone. I think it burnt out. I can't really remember. I think it did though. Yeah, because somebody's reflecting on a lot of illusions. Things that kept them distorted. If you have nets or flies constantly around you in your home and it's hard to get rid of it, keep in mind nets and flies are monitoring spirits, okay? That's what people use to monitor people spiritually. So just keep that shit in mind. But like I said, or somebody's just examining themselves and realizing how they move distorted in different situations, how they either projected illusions, created illusions, or played along with illusions. So somebody is really looking back. It reminded me of that song by Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. Like if you want to make a change, you got to look back at yourself. Because at some point, you can go through your life blaming everybody, but when do you take a step back and look at you? Somebody could have been stargazing. 17, 1, 13, 7. Which is helping somebody transform and come into this energy of wholeness. And somebody's very fucking creative. Very creative. Somebody could see fishes. Or somebody could watch something recently about mermaids. Yeah, but I'm talking about like if you just got them, you ain't got nothing they can really be feasting on type of energy, and they just around, and it's hard to get rid of them motherfuckers. You ain't got nothing that they can create nest in. They are used as a tool to spiritually monitor somebody. Heavy on the yin yang sign. Heavy on it. Somebody's creating harmony through balance. Yeah, somebody is really balancing themselves. It's just more so with an energy. Somebody could have drew like love letters back then, and they used to put like XOXO on their love letters type of energy, or played tic-tac-toe recently. Oh, actually, I do know homemade remedies, but I think I got them written down. I have to look and then bring it to another live. As far as spiders don't like lavender. They don't like the smell of peppermint. So you could put like lavender, essential oil, peppermint essential oil in a water bottle, like a spray bottle, and spray them. Me, I catch them because I feel like that spiders have souls, you know, type of energy. But signs of infestations could be signs of witchcraft too. So keep that in mind. Where you're constantly got different infestations in your home, it could be a sign of a witchcraft attack. Hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Somebody here, you're married to somebody spiritually. And yeah, catch them. I stopped catching them when they became too much. I be spraying peppermint though, it makes them bite harder. Well, you be getting bit? Oh no. Oh wee. So try like peppermint, eucalyptus, and lavender, and put that all in the bottle. Shake it up, spray them. Also get like a cotton ball and dip that in peppermint essential oil and put it on your window sills. You can get like rat traps, or it's a such thing called spider traps. And instead of you, don't put them up high, put them on your baseboards. And you'll realize how many spiders you're catching or how many is really creeping in your home. They more so nest that where it's dark and damp, and they come out at night. because they're supernatural beings. Hey, even angels get mad. They do. They do. Trust me. I had my period where I started killing the motherfuckers because they crawled on my bed. Then one jumped on my daughter and I freaked the fuck out. So yeah, I can agree. But if you don't have the patience to keep catching them, because like let's say they keep getting in, you can catch them, let it out, and then that same spider get right back in. Make sure you have no holes in the bottom of your walls too. You got to really figure out where they're getting in at too. That really makes a huge difference. So if you got holes in your walls, you got to patch that shit up. It's actually a kit to patch it up. Things like that, but they more so creep along the baseboards. You can also get the pesticide spray too. Somebody is, the unk could be significant, raw eye. And no, you don't need to stump them. You don't need to stump them. Sorry, y'all. It's a message. Okay. You got a daughter. If I had a daughter and a spider on her, we move out of there. Oh, trust me. I'm telling you, that spider, it was like, it was set up like a fucking monitor spirit because it was on the wall. That's why I put this up so they don't, like, crawl in my bed and shit. Like, spiders and ants are so invasive. I don't deal with them no more now. But back then, shit. No. No. That's an intrusive thought. That spider waited till I went and grabbed some pretzels to snack on, right? I came back, that bitch was right there and jumped on my child head and I freaked the fuck out. And then it was like a jumping spider, so it kept jumping. I didn't know what to do. I tried to grab it with my hand and shit. You can't tell me I'd be a bad dad. Hey, I had my experiences, especially when I was under attack. Somebody could see a lot of butterflies too, like white butterflies, orange ones, yellow. But everybody handles situations different, you know? How I go about something, how you go about something, we do it two different complete ways. But I mean, I used to just be itching, like, the thought of that shit, I used to itch. Yeah. I'm glad I don't deal with them no more. But, like, yeah, make sure you're getting, like, traps and shit like that. And then it's actually a home remedy spray you could use for roaches. I just gotta look. I think I got it written down. I never personally dealt with them, but I do know people that have, and I sent them remedies and they say it work. But you gotta make sure you keep up on your cleanliness, doing your dishes, shit that they can nest on. Make sure your cereal, people put cereal in the fridge, but they can get in your fridge type of energy. So I just more so look, okay? Somebody is married to somebody in spirit. So it's like no matter what you do, your higher self is always connected to somebody. And somebody is more so unboxing what the hidden path is on their spiritual journey. Somebody is going through an awakening. Whatever you selling, I'm buying. It's all love. It is. Tell me how the essential oil spray work with the spiders. And also make sure you get traps. Or you could get what is them shits where you can bomb your house. But when you do, make sure nobody's in the house. I will put like clothes and shit like that up unless you plan on washing a lot of shit over again. But it's things that you can get and you can literally bomb your house. And it'll kill, and it's different types of bombs. I think they got one for like roaches and things like that. They got one for like ants, spiders. It's a whole bunch of different bombs. But make sure you get them traps. You can get the mouse traps. No. You could get the mouse traps or you can get the spider traps. But make sure you line it up by your baseboards. Put it under the couch by the baseboard because they climb along the baseboard. You may see them up high a lot, but they climb along the baseboard a lot. Okay? And you'll realize how many spiders you catch. And if you get the pesticide spray, spray inside and outside your house. Okay? But yeah, somebody is unboxing a hidden path. Or they realizing who they married in their past life. Mouse for spiders, will it still go? Yeah, even the mouse traps, they work for spiders too. because it's something that's only that they're attracted to. There are spider traps too, but yeah, you could do either or. They get stuck on it and they can't move and they eventually die on the trap. Because I had the same question. Somebody is more so 9 of hearts. You know they say a cat got 9 lives? Or somebody could have had 9 chances to do something right. 37, 34, 40. Secret, a message of love. This is about love. Somebody is really unboxing confirmation, a hidden journey, a hidden path. Somebody knows what their destiny is, and they got their eyes set on the prize going forward. They know what they're supposed to be doing. Confirmation. It's like they could have got a message of love from their ancestors, their guides, their dreams. It's a matter of like, you can't really ignore your heart because it's hearts all over. What is that song? Because it's hearts all over the world tonight. Yeah, it's hearts all. Somebody could listen to like old school Chris Brown. I forgot. I need you, boo. I gotta see you, boo. And it's hearts all over the. Yeah, that song. Oh, like the glue. I thought you meant the one that closes down. I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about like the traps? I'm talking about, they like flat, right? And they're real. They got sticky adhesive on top of them. It's even some that look like a little tent that you can set up too. Somebody is in this energy of feeling very protected, or somebody is very fucking protected. Somebody's journey is very protected. Somebody is in this energy of something that brings them so much fulfillment, and they feel like it balance them out and bring them a lot of harmony. But yeah, that's what I will start with the spiders, because ooh, just thinking about the motherfuckers is making me itch. Now I don't really deal with them, and if I do see them now, I catch them because it's not as bad. Now, if you have more than 3 to 4 spiders in your home, that's considered an infestation if you're seeing them daily. And then you'll start to see that number grow from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's when you know you got an infestation, because you're not supposed to see more than 2 or 1 spider in your home daily. And shit, that's if daily. And spiders also come in your home when there's a source of food supply. So let's say a person got gnats in their house or ants, something that they feed on, they can sense that, and that's why they come in your house too. I got a trap. It's called a slipper. You sound like Bryson Dine. No. Oh jeez. I'm just trying to make it easier, and then you won't have to go around constantly killing spiders. Hey, what else, Divine? Oh, you sound like Barcelona. It's so funny. It's like you grab my message. See, could know what's going on. See, yeah, sound just like you. I fuck with them. Oh, jeez. Relax. Somebody here. The Earth is going through major changes, so you could realize that Earth is doing the detox. A lot of people are awakening, and a lot of things that's toxic is getting detoxed from this realm. You're going to start seeing a lot of low vibrational things getting wiped off this realm. It's just a matter of like the Earth is making changes, so the frequency and the vibrations that a person operate in, with this new paradigm shift, your vibration have to change. You have to shift your energy, or you ain't going to really keep up with the Earth changing, because the Earth is going through its own separate changes itself. And it's a part of the Earth evolving. So you can realize that the climax changed majorly. Maybe the summertime is extra hot. The sun real close, getting closer and closer. You see how the sun is getting closer and closer type of energy? Somebody could realize a huge climate change around them, or the weather just ain't been the same over the past few years. Is the Earth finally flat? I don't know. I don't really get caught up in that hype. And somebody here, like I said, the Earth is going through its own separate transformation. So you're going to see a lot of people. You can already realize that it's been a mass awakening. But you're really going to start to see a lot of people awakening, whether they're awakening to politics, awakening to spirituality, to their religion. You're going to see a lot of people around you awakening, Or you could just see it when you go on social media, see people talking about things that they have awakened to, the illusions, the illusion of the food that we've been eating that's very unhealthy. Things like that. You're going to start, everybody having their own journey of what they awaken the world to. Y'all, I had a dream, right? And it was robots. And you know how you see the movies, they have to put what they're going to do in front of us. But it was these movies, you know how you see the movies where the robots more so turn on humans, like human society, and they get real volatile towards the humans, and you start seeing them killing humans and shit. In my dream, the robots turned on us and they started shooting at us and some more shit. Like it was crazy, and they was just going in different homes and terrorizing people and shit. Like, I mean, I just got back from Hawaii right before the tsunami. God lined up my life perfectly. Yeah, you was meant to survive. You was not meant to be taken out. So I'm grateful that, you know, the divine came through and protected you or your God. Sacred journey, I'm telling you, somebody is going through life cycles. Somebody is more so focused on the family that they built than the family that they came from. Or a part of these life cycles is coming out of cycles with family. Realizing how family did magic, set up illusions. Realizing how family is toxic. It's that energy of like, I'm not really going to hold on. I could love you from afar. Just because I distance myself, that does not mean I love you less. It's just I want better. 22, 45. I'm transformed. I'm outgrowing this shit. I'm going through evolution. But my family ain't. So it's a matter of like, am I going to keep repeating the same cycles? It's like, okay, I get away from family. I acknowledge abuse that family is putting me through. I willingly go back to these cycles, try to help them grow. I acknowledge that they're not growing. At what point do you walk away and choose you over family? Or do you still stick around and deal with the abuse because they're not growing? You know, it's that type of energy where a person is more so acknowledging the sacred journey that they've been through, acknowledging that the trauma that they've been through, but not willingly staying in trauma. Realizing, okay, this was a part of my life cycles. This was a part of me growing, but this is not supposed to be a part of me forever. I'm not supposed to stay there forever. I'm not going to deal with limitless abuse, and I know what abuse looks like and is. It's that type of energy. Wu-Tang old or 50 Cent old. I don't think I'm either. I'm not so old, you know? So it's just that type of energy where a person is more so getting their priorities straight and realizing what is important and what isn't, what is worth holding on and what is connecting you to your higher self and what is dragging you down and destructing you. And family can be that thing that destructs you. Type of energy. It's like the more you heal, the more they try to trigger you. The more you go, the more they try to bring you back to that broken inner child. But they brought that out of you. They instilled that in you. They put that trauma in you. But when you start to outgrow it and identify it, at what point do you say, okay, enough is enough. I'm done dealing with this shit. I can't keep dealing with the same abusive cycles on repeat. Somebody could have, what is that shit where you throw the darts at like the fucking, see how this look right here? I can't remember what it's called. I can't. Or somebody could have did that shit where it's a game where you throw the darts and you gotta be behind a certain line and it's like a thing. It looks like a bullseye. And you gotta hit it and it's different points where you hit where it's a middle hole and then it's separate holes. I cannot remember what that shit is called. That's gonna drive me crazy. The more you know, the further you go. Absolutely. The more you heal, the wiser you become too. It's called darts. It's called darts. Oh, that's so boring. I thought it was more exciting, you know, more intriguing, but boo. So yeah, it's that type of energy. Somebody is really awakening to their calling, what they're supposed to be doing, evolving. It's a lot of people awakening to their calling. It's a matter of that energy of a person can't keep you in an illusion long. Because your ancestors are going to make you aware of what the illusions are around you and what you're supposed to be doing. Now, what we choose to do with our free will is up to us. But if we got a destiny, we got a calling, we got something to do, best believe I'm walking my motherfucking calling. Because anytime I fight against my calling, life get harder. Mm-hmm. I can admit that. It's like I'm making life harder for myself. You know, type of energy. And I want no parts in that shit. What is an ancestor and where do I find her? An ancestor are your past on loved ones. It's also your lineage over the generations. We have so many different ancestors and allies and shit like that. It's a matter of us tapping into it. But your ancestors could be your physical ancestors that were here that are no longer here. That's an ancestor. Your lineage. So let's say a person goes all the way back to ancient Egypt. You have ancient Egyptian ancestor. It's a part of your lineage, your bloodline, where you come from, your blueprint. And it's the ancestral support team. So if I tie all the way back to Egypt, you got to think of like Isis, the goddess of Isis, things like that. It's a part of your lineage. People have Celtic ancestors. People have African ancestors. People have Egypt ancestors. It's Mexican. It's different branches of Mexican. I don't know them all, but a lot of people got different ancestors. It's a part of your make, your model, and your build, but they're passed over. And it's more so the energy, an entity of them. The energy stays on the realm. When we bury people, they stay earthbound. That's how you get trapped souls on earth. But when a person passes, the energy don't die. Energy is fluent. It still exists. So when people think that they bury a person, the energy just dies, and that's not true. I have Indonesian ancestors. I love that for you. So yeah, when people think that they say rest in peace, they bury them, and then they think it's just that. No, the angel answer, the ancestor energy, the energy still lives on. The energy don't die. So they still walk with you. It's just a matter of tapping into your bloodline and tapping into that, activating that ancestral legacy. So that's why you get people that's like curse breakers, because through different generations and different ancestors, these curses have lived on through so many different generations. And it's that one person that break them curses and heal their bloodline. So furthermore, ancestors that reincarnate back through you are coming from a generational curse-free home, generational wealth-built home, you know? See, that's, my thing is, I believe we are gods, but I don't knock other people's belief systems, you know? And I feel like a lot of stuff be illusions in terms of like, not the stars and things like that, but in terms of like the government, what is it called, where they fly them damn airplanes and they create smoke trails to hide what's really going on in the sky. That type of energy. You are so smart. I need to get your number so I can get a consultation. Of course. Of course. Bryce, are you still here? Because with you comment, I can't comment. It's about consultation. I do personal readings. Okay, let me see something. And I do my personal reading either on FaceTime or Zoom. Not Zoom. Google do it for my Android users. Yeah. But thank you. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want to use, y'all. I got so many decks. Edit. I don't like using them all. I used to be at the... You did. Can you post the link of my live prices and stuff down? Because, yeah, Google Meet. Ain't it Google Duo? It's called Google Meet. It used to be Google Duo. Because what you post, I can only post reels. I can only, not reels, I can only start a poll or do a Q&A. And I can't type nothing that long. Okay. I'm going to close out with this deck, y'all. I didn't know it was Google Meet. I thought it was Google Duo this whole time. Yeah, because somebody is currently repeating the same patterns and actions. You're conforming to the curses. You gotta think like shit. Like, okay, when a person get raped, right? It's a serious topic, but a lot of people got the "what happens in my house stays in the house." They be changing it. Yeah, they do. A lot of people go off that policy where what happens in my house stays in my house, or if you get raped, don't really say nothing. But when you think about rape, a lot of races that were enslaved got raped, and you couldn't go report it because society normalized it. Like, let's think of slavery. When a slave got raped, even if they got raped and pregnant, they couldn't go tell on their fucking master. So that was a generational curse that was created. Let me paste and copy in the chat. Let me restart my YouTube. Okay, thank you. They couldn't go tell on their master, so they more so conditioned their kids because furthermore generations went through the same trauma, right? Then now you got people nowadays where a person could get raped and you could want to report it, and they don't want DCFS in their house, so they tell you to shut the fuck up. They don't say it like that, but that all stemmed from that one teaching, or something less dark. When a person tell you, okay, if a boy is being mean to you or if a girl being mean to you, they like you, right? You get accustomed to the idea of if a person is being mean to me, they like me. When you could literally be in an abusive relationship and you think that they love you, you think that they like you, but it started from that one teaching that's been passed down through different generations. If somebody is conforming to the same damn curses on repeat, you're being called to step up to the plate and break these generational curses, because what you don't break will go through the next generation. And if you have kids, that'll go through that generation. And then if they don't break them curses, that goes through your kids' generation. So somebody here, you're being called to step up to the plate. Blake. Somebody's name could be like Blake, or somebody could know a Blake. Blake. Or somebody could eat like Blaze. I think it's like Blaze Pizza, Blaze Wings, or some shit like that. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio. Somebody here, you're being called to step up to the plate and break these curses instead of like conforming. You can pass down generational guilt, generational trauma. You can pass down a lot of generational curses and not even acknowledge that you're doing it because it's normalized. Okay. Close out with this deck, Spirit. What are we doing? Somebody here, your soulmate is getting readings. Your underdog is coming out on top. Somebody here, you were the underdog, but you coming out on top, and your results, your progress is really showing. It's showing for itself that somebody is really destined for wealth. It's like no matter what venture you do, no matter what way you go, you destined to win. If I'm about to meet my wall in a minute. No, it's okay. Woosah, right? Woosah. Woosah. Our energy siphon is restored back and taken away from the harboring people. So people that try to siphon your energy, live off your energy, manifest off your energy, reap blessing off your energy, that shit got ran back. So somebody here, you could feel real charged up on your energy or feel like you got your energy back. Because people was living off your energy, manifesting off your energy, shit like that, siphoning your energy. You got that shit back. You're destined to win. You're destined for wealth. You have an abundant spirit, and somebody tried to live off your abundant ass spirit. I ain't trying to woosah. That's my calm down word, y'all. I'm trying to calm collective down. Woosah. I know you don't want to, but it helps. Meditate. Woosah. I do like your me emoji. Somebody here, the only way is up. At this point, you took all your L's, you took your lessons. This is a person that learned their lessons, did the healing work, and you are officially you're quantum leaping into that millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire timeline. The only way is up timeline. No more villains in your story type of energy. Granted, you'll have people that try to come up against you, but they ain't gonna have no motion towards you. They ain't gonna have no effect on you because you're walking in your power and your calling. What the fuck can you do? You ain't got no control over the spiritual, but okay. Whatever floats your boat, right? Row, row. No, do your... Somebody could listen to that song or song that song, do your chain hang low, do it wobble to the flow. Okay, anyway, 666 could be significant. That means Black Afro American is 6 molecules, 6 protons, and 6 electrons, which totals out to the total amount of melanin that's in our skin as African Americans, Afro Americans, Afros, individuals. So somebody thinks 666 is the mark of the beast when we were taught that we were the mark of the beast. Because if you actually know what 666 break down to and what it means, you're calling yourself the mark of the beast if you're Afro. Somebody here is reflecting. Somebody is operating out of self-love and self-awareness. The more that you tap into your self-love, the more you become self-aware. Yeah. A lot of things that we taught. Haven't you noticed anything black you taught is got a negative connotation to it? The black cat is considered bad luck. But really, in reality, the black cat, if you see a black cat, it just means you're healing. You wear black to funerals, but you wear white to weddings. If you 666, that's protons, electrons, and neutrons. That totals out to the melanin that's in our skin. Everything that we taught is to go against ourselves, to not like ourselves and other people not like us and label us the mark of the beast. If you ain't noticed, anything that's attached to black is negative when it's the complete opposite. Somebody here is realigning themselves and focusing. Like I said, somebody got a clear indication on where they're going and what their purpose is, so they realign and they focus when it comes to something. Somebody is in this energy of balance and harmony. Could be balancing their material balance, material health, and material abundance, and a spiritual balance, spiritual health, spiritual abundance. Adapting a positive mindset, mentality, manifesting a lot of things, and personally growing. Somebody is terrified. All the attacks they sent out showed up at their doorstep. Spirit said, Stop playing in that shit. I'll be telling people. They don't listen to me. They too ego driven. Ego will make you lose it all. Ego a motherfucker. Pride and ego. Motherfucker. Somebody's Dominican Republican, or somebody has like Dominican Republic ties, friends, family, or somebody that was Dominican Republican could have been doing attacks, or somebody could have sought out a Dominican Republican practitioner type of energy. Somebody misread a person completely. Make sure my daughter ain't showing, okay. Or it could be the energy of somebody thought somebody was doing attacks because of the few. That's the thing. When you meet like a spiritual person, or they promote their spirituality, they more so put what they do in their bio. So if they're a reader, they're a reader. They put what they offer in their bio. And a lot of people look at spiritual people like they the ones doing that shit, but really in reality, it be the people that you least expected. You know? Somebody here, your manifestations are here. Somebody put the puzzle pieces together. Somebody solved something. Somebody had to literally sit back and look at every scenario, every situation, and put the puzzle pieces together in a situation, and they solved it. Somebody is living for themselves, and that could be that self-love energy. Somebody is creating generational curse-free households. Didn't I say or household? Or somebody can have more than one household, more than one child father, more than one baby mama type of energy. Somebody is in a winning era. Or like I said, somebody could just be creating a generational curse-free household. Somebody's not coming up off something. Oh, yeah. Somebody does not keep their word. They are not dependable. Or somebody started moving funny with somebody, not keeping their word, not being dependable towards a person because of conversation that was had in the dark. And now everything that was said in the dark about an individual is coming back to bite somebody in their ass. It's coming back to hunt somebody. Somebody eating their words, literally. So that's why somebody in this energy, I'm not coming up off this because a lot of the shit that they sat back and listened to, now they're just coming back and hunting a person, and they're realizing that the person that had the most to say and did the most gossiping and the most slander was the person they really need to be paying attention to and watching. Sometimes it's not the person that's being attacked. You ever, like, you got them situations where people gang up on a person and you think that that person's the problem, but then when you take a step back and look at the situation at face value, you realize the problem is the person that's starting the fucking problems and doing the ganging up and attacking, not the person that's being attacked. The fuck? Or somebody's just not dependable, period. Somebody did go through a molestation, telling lies, or somebody's realizing a lot of the conversations that a person had in the dark about an individual was only them telling lies to not lose the benefit of this person. They liked what you did for them. And they didn't want to lose that. So, I mean, if that person got to go, that person got to go, especially if they got to fuck up what we got going on. Or it's the energy, okay, let's say a person do for their family, right? And they do for their family. And they the sole provider for their family, right? And let's say this person go off and they get in a relationship and they could potentially want to marry this person. The family are to convince this person to not get a ring, not propose, not do anything, because that means your financial stability, financial support is going to more so shift towards the family you're trying to build instead of the family that you came from. It's that type of energy where a person told a bunch of lies to sabotage a person, and everything that they said in the dark is more so coming back to bite them in their ass. It's biting them in their ass. And whomever this person was, they listened to these conversations freely and created judgment based off these people. They trusted these people over the connections that they was building. Look at both sides of the store, see what lines up. Because I realize that sometimes, especially when you are walking testimony of like public humiliation and shit like that, sometimes people more so look at what another person say, but they don't look at the person that's doing the accusing and doing the saying. It's that type of energy. But it's this type of energy of a person got away with doing this shit so many times. They did it, so they fucked around and did it to the right one. And now every conversation they had in the dark is haunting the fuck out of this person. Because you can't take back what you said and what you did. Somebody did everything in their power to push you or them away. Somebody here, you did everything in your power to push somebody away and you got what you wanted. Or somebody did everything in their power to push you away and they got the lifestyle, they got exactly what they wanted. It's like, I'm not happy with what I chose, but that's what you wanted. You chose these people. You chose these messy ass, gossiping ass, lying ass people that was only using you, telling you what you want to hear so they don't lose the benefit of you. That's what you chose. That's what you wanted, right? Now you want to complain? That's what you wanted. Truthfully. That's what the fuck you wanted. That's what you wished for. That's what you chose. Got exactly what you was looking for. Or it's the energy of a person do everything in their power to go pursue other options and they push you away. And now they stuck with the options they was chasing. You was chasing tail. Stop playing. And now you realize the tail you was chasing wasn't worth chasing. That's what you wanted though, you know? Grass ain't greener, huh? Somebody want to be more than friends with a person though. Somebody could be Nigerian, from Nigeria. I had a dream of like Nigerian. It was a while ago. I think it was like 2 years ago, a year ago. And it was a Nigerian facility and they was doing witchcraft in there. And they were doing that shit. I'm like, what the... I walked in on them doing it. Ain't that crazy? Somebody just won't accept defeat. Didn't I say somebody's ego driven? Somebody do not want to accept that they destroyed themselves. Somebody don't... This is a person that operates solely out of ego and they don't take losses. They like, I'm not going out like that. When they already lost before they started. Monitor spirits banished out of your energy. They were monitoring the person. Look, and I said something about monitoring spirits earlier. I be on the money. Intuition don't lie. Somebody was monitoring somebody spiritually. Because it's like, I mean, how are you trying to monitor? It's a part of that energy of like, a person do attacks. They monitor you to see if their attacks is working. But the attacks that they sent out showed up at their doorstep instead of yours. And they still don't want to accept defeat. Come on now. Give it up, buttercup. Or somebody had an ancestor that used to keep like candy in their purse, like buttercups, peppermints, butterscotch, shit like that. Somebody had an ancestor that used to do that. I don't know who that's for, but yeah. Or the red cinnamon candies. They look like peppermints, but they're not peppermints, and they red, and they cinnamon flavor. Didn't I say somebody was doing spells and shit? Yeah, and it keep going back to them. And this could be an incubus energy, a sex demon in male form. Have sex with people in their dreams and shit like that. Causes wet dreams. Overly sexual individual. Got a sex demon on them. Somebody here is spiritually inclined. Somebody look at somebody like they the perfect lover. You're the perfect lover in their eyes. You what they want. They crave you intimately. Somebody's mixed. Rotten fruit falls by itself. These people are falling by themselves. The discs, I don't know what they call. That I don't know. But if that's what it's called, then hell yeah. You know what I'm talking about. It's them little red candy, and they come in like a red packet too. And then it's red, and then it's like cinnamon. It tastes so good. But somebody had an ancestor that used to carry candy in their purse for sure. Little hard candies to suck on. So you know, or if it's like a grandmother figure, you know to go in your grandma's purse. If grandma, you got a piece of candy, you know that they always got candy, always come in clutch. Never fail. If somebody like them, somebody had an ancestor that liked them peppermints that dissolve. They like big peppermints, but they dissolve. Old school candy, yeah, and it tastes so good. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody, yeah, butterscotch. Heavy on the butterscotch. Past life enemies. These are people that came up against you in your past life. Somebody is very neglectful. Or somebody tried to neglect you. And a part of them pushing you away was them neglecting you. They intentionally sabotaged this. They intentionally neglected you. They intentionally not been dependable. I mean, if you take a step back and look at how a person show up for you and then show up for the people around them, you will see when a person is intentionally not showing up for you. Because how are you showing up for everybody else around you, but then when I need you, you know where to be found. You know when a person not showing up for you. Come on now, let's be serious. Let's be real. Let's stop making excuses for people. 11:11 confirmation. So it's more so with an energy where a person intentionally did a lot of shit, executed a lot of plans. They strategically sabotaged some shit. And they got exactly what they wanted. But now they're realizing that shit, what you chose was rotten fruit, and all the rotten fruit is falling by itself. You included. Do what you must, though. Somebody here, your true love is near, and it's going to be a very high vibrational true love. You're not going to have to question this person's motives, intentions, none of that. Intuitively, you're going to know this is it. This is that. You're not going to, you might fight it. You might not. Who knows? Yeah, because somebody chose people that they're still currently taking care of these people, right? And these people are stealing from them, cheating. This could be a relationship. Or they could be doing one of the, or two or three on the list, okay? Manipulating them, lying to them, and neglecting them. It's like they neglected you to turn around and get neglected. They lied to you to turn around and get lied to. They manipulated you to turn around and get manipulated. It's mirroring back to them. Because these are lessons they have to learn. Somebody stole from somebody to turn around and get stole from. It's that type of energy. Watch what bridges you burn. You might have to cross it again. And somebody's realizing, a karmic lover is realizing that they burnt the wrong bridge. So somebody here, you got a karmic lover that's regretful of the bridge that they burnt because they realize they got to cross this bridge with you again. Or you could view them as a karmic ass lover. Or they're a karmic lover and they were only there to teach you lessons. So you did everything to sabotage this, yeah. But you got what you wanted. Or somebody could currently be with a karmic lover that they're taking care of, that's stealing from them, cheating, manipulating, lying, or neglecting them. They burnt the wrong bridge. Hey, and the person doing witchcraft on them. And this person could have tried to side piece you to this situation. They tried to put the wifey, husband material as the side piece and wife up the hoe. Or this is a person that plays side piece to your situation. And they got the person now, but they eventually turn on each other because they blame that person for ruining their relationship when accountability fall on the person that ruined their relationship for the side piece. You know, it's that type of energy. So somebody is currently with a side piece, or somebody side pieced you in a situation, or a side piece got a side piece. Somebody is transgender, or somebody here, you got somebody in your family that's transgender, a friend that's transgender, somebody's around somebody that is transgender. And somebody, you cool on the past. You don't want shit to do with it. Or with this situation. It's true love for me. Real quick. Or somebody awakened to their calling And somebody already knew what their calling wasn't, don't want shit to do with the calling. With that part. Like I said, I got free will. I'd rather do my true love journey than keep repeating this past bullshit. Because that's what it was. I know a spade when I see one, and I'm going to call a spade for what it is. Come on now. Let's be real. Heavy on the 11-11 confirmation. Somebody here, a lot of your manifestations are coming in. You're going through a spiritual awakening, coming into new beginnings. Somebody here is in alignment with a soulmate or a twin flame. You and your twin flame could be in alignment, and that's why they want to roll. They want to roll your boat gently down the stream. That's so off track. Or somebody could sing a lot of lullabies to their kid, or their kid could watch a show when they got a lot of lullabies that's combined in one show, and it's like, okay, they still the wheels on the bus in this one, and then the next song, and the next song, and the next song. Somebody here, you are in alignment with your true love, your soulmate, or your twin flame. Somebody is more so in this energy. They listen to their inner guidance and their intuition, and somebody is on the verge of a significant change or transformation. Anything connected to the karmic plane and magic is cursed. And then it's like these magic attacks showed up on their doorstep, but not only did it show up on their doorstep, anything connected to them that knew about them doing these dealings in the dark, oh, they reaping that shit too. Oh, absolutely. Spirit don't miss. Thank you. That's what you gotta know. And that's the thing. When a person realizes who the curse is attached to, they're going to start separating themselves from this person. So y'all all jumped on the bandwagon to team up against this person to be separating from each other. Or separating from this person. 10-10, somebody here, you completed a cycle recently. You are going through a spiritual awakening. Heavy on the manifestations and new beginnings. Somebody is trusting the guidance that they're getting from their ancestors. Somebody is personally growing and finding balance. Somebody here, new love is on the horizon or a deepening of a connection. Heavy on the twin flame energy. Your twin flame is in this energy of profound love and spiritually growing. And that's why a twin flame is awakening to whatever they calling is in 80-20. Somebody realizing that what they traded out, they thought the grass was green on the other side. They traded out somebody, or they thought somebody they traded somebody out for was of the light, and they really of the dark. And they really do dealings in the dark, and they really playing magic. Or they traded out somebody of the light connected to the source for something that wasn't worth shit that plays in magic. Witch bitch. Witchy dude. Dark warlock type of energy. What is that song? That grass ain't green on the other side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, playing/abusing magic ain't so fun when you gotta lay on your sword. Lay on your own sword. It reversed. So, like I said, it's more so with the energy of like, this is this 80-20 rule, y'all. Damn, this is crazy. Somebody traded out somebody that's of the light. They walk in their calling, walk in purpose. They operate out of peace, clarity, love, light, healing energy, purpose, right? And what they 80-20'd you for was somebody that plays in magic. And realize why they cursed and things around them is cursed. And because look at what they dealing with. You're dealing with a person that's attacking you and the person that you're destined to be with. And you're shocked. This is the 80-20. Somebody traded out somebody of the light for somebody of the dark. They thought the grass was greener on the other side to get over there for a person to be playing with or abusing magic. Doing a lot of things in the dark, a lot of deeds in the dark. And now they got to lay on their own sword. And this person reaping that shit off the strength of being around this person and being with this person. And when you lay down with a person, you create a spiritual contract of, I may reap some good ass karma. You may reap some bad ass karma. We're going to combine our karma because we in this together. Type of energy. When you have sex, it's a whole spiritual contract itself. So you could split karmic debt, and if you reap good karma and that person reap bad karma, you could take on their demons, their karma, all that. It's a spiritual exchange. And that's what somebody traded somebody for. And wondering why their life went downhill miraculously. Look what you chose. Because the person that's of the light is no longer repeating past life actions, patterns, cycles. You're breaking curses while a person went into a curse, literally. Somebody here, you broke some type of curse with a karmic family member recently, or karmic family recently. Let go of karmic family recently. Take it how it resonate. To each its own, right? But yeah, somebody went to a person that cast a lot of curses from a person that would have helped them overcome these curses. That's deep. That's tough. Or somebody, whomever they went to, their karmic family is involved in this shit too, and do a lot of curses too. Confirmation. Damn, that's tough. So somebody, whomever their companion is, their family, they come from a bloodline of dark witches. So their family do spells too. That's tough as fuck. The grass is green on the other side. Why would I take your word for it? How do you know? Take a peek at the other side before you jump over. Make sure you want to actually go right the other side. That's the thing. Like, the grass may look like it's green on the other side. You may take a peep over there and see if it's greener and then jump your ass on the other side, right? Get there, it seemed cool for the first few months, and then guess what? It's not so green. It's actually brown and pesticides in that grass. Now, granted, people leave situations, heal, and they end up in a better situation. But in this instance, somebody thought somebody was better than somebody. Somebody banked on somebody else. Somebody left. They wifey husband material for something to chase tail, to chase ass, to chase physical pleasures. That's what they went to, and they thought the grass was, or material wealth. It could be about money, where this person really ain't had a financial stability, but this person did, and they went over there and chased that to get there and realize it's that type of energy where, let's say a person posts everything on social media and they make it seem like their life is one way and they finances, but then when you confirmation, then you get over there and you realize their life is based off of another person providing for their life. So you take that person from that person and realize they don't really got shit. It could be that type of energy. Somebody who took their ass on another side and got in some brown ass grass where a person played with a lot of spells and they do a lot of shit. I know your grass is green. It's all love. Hey, we gotta take care of our own grass, right? So in this instance, the grass was not greener. Ooh, I just clocked it, y'all. Somebody was flaunting my grass is more like mud. We'll start planting seeds in your grass. Let shit blossom. You gotta do the work. Somebody went to somebody, right? Damn, they ready to move on from this now. Didn't I say it could be about finances? Somebody went their ass to somebody that flaunts success intentionally to lure in broken women or men. When you got a person that flaunts their success to lure in broken people, it's all for control purposes. Like, okay, if I'm financially more set up and you not, you gonna have to depend on me. So if I'm controlling, I'll use finances to control an individual. It's more so with an energy where they got into a situation where it's passion, turmoil, separation, hot and cold. It's an abuse cycle on repeat. When it's passionate, that's the love bombing stage. They give you what you want. They know what you want. They know how to get you. That's how they hooked you and took you, right? Money trees, I got 9 money seeds. And then plant them bitches. You hear me? Let them blossom. So it's more so the energy of a person love bombed the person, showed them everything that they want. They got there for there to be turmoil, arguments, conflict, competition, rivalry. Then the hot and cold, 1 minute they in, 1 minute they out. Then it's the separation, the breakup to make up. Karmic cycle. Abuse could be involved in this situation, whether it's emotionally, financially, physically, spiritually, mentally. Heavy on the spiritual abuse because somebody was doing magic on a person. They were abusing this person spiritually, manipulating them spiritually, using spiritual attacks to manipulate a person to keep a person stuck. Heavy on the spiritual abuse. So we already see that here. Heavy on the financial abuse. We see that here too. That's tough. Somebody took their ass to some grass that ain't so damn green. That shit got pesticides. It was an illusion. The magic made it look green, but it wasn't. And for a while, this person thought it was green. But that was the spell working. But now that the spell is disillusioned, a motherfucker is seeing the person for face value and seeing how they sabotage their destiny for temporary physical pleasures. Close out the vine. Rejection is protection. Somebody here, this person rejected you and that was your protection. Because imagine if you was in a situation when you're in a relationship with a person and they cheat, they leave you vulnerable to spiritual attacks. Confirmation. So let's say if you was with this person, they kept rejecting you because they were no good. They were no good. And that was their higher self rejecting you because they knew that they were no good. People keep stepping on my line. And it's time for you to start evicting motherfuckers off that motherfucker. Somebody, your manifestations are coming into fruition. It's that type of energy. You were being rejected for your own protection. Especially if you got a good heart, you would have rolled that shit out. Or if this person put you in entanglement with a witch bitch. Witch sir. Witch ma'am. No. Somebody here, your predictions are playing out. Somebody here, you be predicting shit and it's playing the fuck out. Can blackball or blacklist was chosen, destined for greatness. Somebody tried to blackball, blacklist somebody. Somebody really didn't want somebody to win at all. They didn't want somebody to be seen because it would expose them for what they do and who they are. It's that type of energy. So they more so tried to blackball, blacklist. It's that energy of like when you being real. A lot of people don't like when a person being real, so they try to cancel them. But people that's being fake, they make most viral, make rich actually. Then get mad when they get rich and do stupid, ignorant shit. How you, like, prime example, like Shamar, he got a disability, so I could be cutting him slack. But when we was going to war, this motherfucker said, Iran, what's up? And Iran responded back to him, and then people like, Shamar, sit this out. Y'all made him famous. This is what y'all entertain. And now you're mad he's doing what he's popular for doing, fighting, starting chaos and confusion, drama. You're mad at him for doing what y'all made him famous for? Huh? It just don't make sense. So like I said, somebody here, rejection was protection here. Period. You got rejected, and then you got rejected for your predictions to play out too. Now motherfuckers see who the real deal is. And now motherfuckers see who be playing in spells and dabbling in shit. An immature witch. An amateur witch. Or somebody did like an amateur night or watch like amateur movies. Anime movies. Boondocks. Somebody could have watched Boondocks recently. So, I mean, take it how it resonates. Leave what does not. This is a collective reading, so the whole reading isn't for you. 333 on the clock. Angels and ancestors support. It could also mean death come in threes, but, you know, I try not to think about that too much. But, yeah, it's just more so with an energy. Like I said, this person, they fucked their own self. And now that they want to be decisive and focused on where they're going, you got to clear up your karmic ties. And that's even if your other, whomever you're supposed to be destined to be with, want to walk that path with your ass. Because you did too much. I like Boondocks Crossroads scene. Yeah. So it's just that energy, you know. So take that how that resonate. And do what you must. Most importantly, use your intuition and use your discernment. And keep healing and evolving. I'm finna get up out of here though, y'all. I do love y'all. Most importantly. I really do. I'm finna skedaddle. All my information will be in the description box. So call back all my energy and my power, and I return yours back to you. Most importantly, what will be in the description box is my Patreon group chat, my digital business card, and any donations. No, okay, I'm sorry. I gotta go. I wanna go home. I am home, but you know, it's a video. It's actually a video. Right. Go live more often, please. So long. We don't say bye. I don't say bye because it's like you saying goodbye to a person like it's your last time seeing them. For so long. And you'll see me. I be popping out when I pop out, you know. I got mommy duties. And I'm not just a mommy to my daughter. I'm a mommy to 2 pets, too. So I be busy. But you'll see me. Turn your post notification bell button on so you know when I go live, okay? Okay? You hear me? Actually, y'all, I want to do one more. I want to see what this person want to tell y'all. That fumble, y'all. Where did that go? I guess I'll use this right here. I'm kind of curious. Let me put this up, though. Y'all, this was in the deck still the whole time. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of your life to experience in a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Today's slow action. What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play, let go of any need to produce anything. See some gangs. See you. I'm gonna pull one more deck because I'm curious on what this person want to tell y'all. Now that they know the truth. And now that they realize that grass ain't greener on the other side. I'm just curious. And if I'm curious, I know my collective's curious. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. The last whole dick rashy slow. I love you. For the day don't I love you. Ain't got a cap about shit you know. Niggas hit low with something when your pockets hit low. I can't remember that song. Alright. What does this person want to tell them now that they've awakened into the truth? What do they want to tell the collective? They talking. I want you. Cause that grass ain't greener on the other side. I been there. Oh yeah. Now he be making a lot of songs. I'm gonna read this one song to y'all because it gives this energy. And then I'm out for good. I look for you everywhere. They be looking for you. Till I've been looking for it in the broad day. I'm looking for it. They be looking for you. They be hoping they bump into you type of energy. They really do. So then they can, you know, the timing just wasn't right for us. So many things remind me of you. I settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. I don't react when people mention you. Then people around them be bringing you up. This could be somebody you met, their family, you was type of energy, or they friends knew about you type shit. Like, they could have spoke of you. Take it how it resonate. And people be bringing you up, and they try to show no reaction. Okay, cold face. Coldplay, huh? Or somebody could have watched Coldplay, went to a Coldplay concert. I am not available. I told you they messing with somebody that's witchy as fuck. Doing spells on them and shit. Or shit that's just going on in their life. It's fucking them up, yeah. Alright, close out. We will be together again. Yeah, they confident that they gonna get you back. Type of energy. They confident that y'all gonna be together. I will wait for a sign from you. But it's that type of energy is they don't even know if they can really approach you. So they waiting for you to give me that green light. You can let your hair hang down. Only if it feels right. Oh. They waiting on you to give them a green light to hit you up type shit. I knew exactly what I was doing. Then I said they purposely sabotage this shit and they feel you leaving them behind. I feel you leaving me behind. They feel your energy. They feel you skedaddling. Get on down the road. What is this song? At first I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking that you can never live without you by my side. And then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And now I'm back from outer space. What is a good pickup line? There's a girl I like. You got suggestions? Just be authentically you. People like authenticity, you know? I don't know pickup lines because I don't use them. All right, close out with this deck, Divine, close out. I want to feel that way again. You like intoxicating, or how you love, they can't find the feeling that you gave them and anybody else, and they want to feel that feeling again. Anything else they want to tell this person to close out? Thank you. I'm starting to understand our connection and finding out the truth crushed me. I'm telling you. This person found out the truth and it was like they got their ass hit up. A boot gang. Like, damn, that's the truth. Like, what can you do when you realize you fumbled some shit, you know? Well, you have a daughter. You must have something good. Because I'm going to be like the father with the shotgun on the couch, not wanting her to date. The thought of her dating makes me sick. Daughter, no, she off limits, if that makes sense. I ain't even gonna play them games. I'll make sure she's so put up on manipulation down to the T. I just, the thought of that shit make me sick. Make me nauseous. So I really don't have no damn pickup line. If you bring her in it. All right, let me look up this song, y'all. I'm gonna close out with this. I don't know. I'm gonna let it be known she's off the limits. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm done now. I had to see what Collective Pet said. You're funny. Okay, I'm gonna look up this last song, y'all, and I'm really out. I promise I'm really out. And I gotta really go. But it reminded me of this song. But yeah, that's what this person wanna tell you. Found out the truth, crushed their spirit, crushed their soul, because they realized that they did shit intentionally to fuck it up, to realize they intentionally fucked up their own destiny. You intentionally fucked yourself. Then to find out what you chose to spell work is even more wild. To find out I only been here because you was doing love spells, bitch. Sir, ma'am, sir. Or somebody could look like, you know, be a female and look real manly, or be a man and look real feminine. Take it how it resonate. Don't shoot the messenger. Y'all, I'm trying to look up this song, but it's a tablet. Gotta be patient, okay? It's that type of energy to find out you fumbled your destiny. Motherfuckers playing the spell work. You chose karmic family, karmic lover. That shit is a hard pill to swallow. Somebody's swallowing a horse pill right now. This song keep playing on my playlist and it reminded me of this song, so I'm gonna look it up. Cause my music been real guilty. Been guilty, real regretful, real everything. Wait, I gotta type lyrics. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait, hello. See, what's the hello? Somebody really listens to Nick Minaj, or somebody's like a Barb's fan. Oh, they pulled it up already. Okay. Everybody sees this you. I'm the one that lost the view. Everybody says we're through. I hope you haven't said it too. So where do we go from here with all this fears in our eyes? And where can love take us now? We've been so far down, we can still touch the sky if we crawl till we can walk again. Then we'll run until we're strong enough to jump. Then we'll fly until there's no end. So let's crawl, back to love. Yeah. Sorry. I'm narrating in my own way, okay? Or somebody could have watched something where they narrate over the video. Anyways, why did I change the pace? Hearts were never meant to race. Always felt the need for space, and now I can't reach your face. Yeah, they wanted space. You gave them their space, and now they and now they can't even touch your face. They can't even be in your presence. You got the space you wanted, love. You wanted space to hold around. Now you holding around, and you realize that holding around ain't it. It ain't it. Song name is called Crawl by Chris Brown. It keep playing on my playlist like over and over. And you know, I use Pandora, so it randomly plays type shit to get downloads from my ancestors and things. So where are we standing now? Are you in the crowd of my faults? Damn. Somebody do not know where y'all stand because they know the shit that they did. So are you like thinking about everything they did wrong? You know, is that where you at? Is that where y'all stand? You standing no business in it. Like damn, like love can't you see my hand? I need one more chance. We can still have it all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So we'll crawl. Okay, that's the same line. Everybody sees this. You okay? It then repeats itself. Ooh. It's like take my hand. Just give me one more chance. Like I'll give you everything this time around. But how many times have they promised you that? It's that energy where a motherfucker really see the truth and they really want another chance. Like I'll make it right this next go around. Just give me a chance. I know the truth now. Like just trust that I'm gonna do right. Look, and it broke. It split right here. I am becoming a better person. I remember every detail of that day. I feel you leaving me behind. And you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, somebody, it's something specific about a particular day. And they remember every detail. Or they go through and think about every detail about a particular day. Like they sit back and rethink every scenario of different days or that day to see what they missed. So take that how that resonate, y'all. Now I'm really finna get up out of here. I love you all so, so much. My spiritual gang love. I'm gonna stay knowing about this bitch. I'll call back all my energy, my power, and I'll return yours back to you with grace, ease, and love and light. And I'm about this bitch. Mwah. I say ya.